Hi guys!
Welcome to Crafts by Doti.
On today's video, we're going to share with you how we made a DIY console TV stand.
For this project, we only used one sheet of MDF.
And yes, there are several other projects that you can do using only one piece of MDF. If you want to see these projects, make sure you keep it locked at Crafts by Doti so that you get to see all these projects.
So before laying down the measurements and cutting the board, we drew a sketch of the console TV stand and labeled the actual measurements. For this project, we are using an MDF board measuring 4 feet by 8 feet. We then divided the MDF board into all the pieces required. Check on the description box below to get the dimensions of each of the pieces. First, we are going to mark the points where we will place the drawer dividers. We then mark the center of each dividing board as shown. This is how the bottom with the dividers should look like. The next step is gluing the drawer dividers using wood glue. We then hold all the sides in place using a nail gun and finalize by driving a 2-inch nail to all the sides. Then we go ahead and countersink the nails using a hammer and a steel nail. We are doing this because we need to hide the nail heads and also create some space for the filler. We are going to repeat the process in attaching the bottom. You apply glue, hold the piece in place using a nail gun and reinforce using 2-inch nails. We go ahead and turn over the part, then measure the 2 partitions and the 2 sides which will hold up the top. The sides are well aligned as shown, and now it's time to fix the top. The next step is to turn it on the back side, apply glue, nail a piece of plywood and trim off the excess using a handsaw. You can then plane the edges using a hand plane. It's time to make the face of the TV console. We measured and cut the face using a trim router. So as to fix the face in place to bring out the desired look, we did apply wood glue, held it in place using a nail gun and reinforced using 2-inch nails. We went ahead and marked the space for the drawer rail, then cut all the pieces required to make the drawer. Then did a little bit of dry fitting before nailing the drawer together. At this point, you should have mastered the process of joining the pieces together. We added plywood from the bottom of the drawer, then planed off the excess using a hand plane. We then measured 1 inch from the bottom of the drawer shown and fixed the runner using half-inch screws. We did this for both runners. After installing the drawers, we did test to check whether they are running smoothly. We repeated the same process to all the drawers. We did cut and fix the faces, and here is the outcome. We also took a piece of wood measuring 2 by 1 inch to create the base. We did a number of things off the camera, like installing this base and applying the grey undercoat. After every coat of paint, we did sanding with 120 grading sandpaper. We applied 4 coats of white paint, sanding in between each coat until it was sparkling white. For the last coat, we applied clear varnish to give our console TV stand a high gloss finish. We did let the paint dry for some time, then went ahead to fix the drawer handles. We also added 2 pieces of glass adjacent to the drawers, and here is the final look. You can also add LED lights to your preference to give your console TV a more modern look.
We hope you enjoyed the video and learned something out of it. The project took us 2 days to complete.
And actually we could not manage to add the other part of the video where we attached the lights. So we used this fluorescent tube You can get them along Accra Road, somewhere behind Luduli. There is that place where they sell lights. So you can be able to get these fluorescent tubes, or you can use LED lights and attach them to give your TV stand a more modern look.
Thank you for being part of this family.
If you're new to Crafts by Doti, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you get to see all of our future uploads. Until next time, see you!